If you're familiar with our channel, you know that reactive dogs are a huge topic of conversation here. And I already have a few videos addressing how to train them, how to rehabilitate them, but oftentimes reactive dog owners don't see any improvement in their reactive dog. Let's talk about some of the reasons behind why this could be and how to address these reasons. Before jumping into the 5 common reasons, I want to say that the most frequent reason that I'm not even counting in the 5 is that your dog's needs are not being met. So before even continuing to see if these 5 reasons apply to you, just ask yourself if your dog's physical and mental needs are being met, because a lack of either or both is usually the #1 reason behind your dog's reactivity and why it's not getting better. Now that that's out of the way, the first most common and frequent reason is that it actually hasn't been that long. You might think that 3 months or 4 months of consistent training is a lot, and it is, and it definitely is props to you and your dog for continually working for that long. But when it comes to reactivity, 3 months could be nothing for some dogs, while for other dogs it could be transformative. For example, my dog Mochi, very reactive, didn't start showing any signs of improvement until I would say half a year to a year. It could sound insane, but when it comes to reactivity that's a cause of, genetics or trauma, the time it takes to see improvements can easily take, way longer than 3 or 4 months. But don't take the lack of major or obvious improvement signs as a sign of failure. Every single day of training, through counter conditioning, desensitization, exposure, socialization, etc., is a win and a tiny contribution towards improvement. The second reason your reactive dog isn't improving could be that you're moving too fast, aka the threshold is too high and the standards you're setting are maybe too high. For example, let's say your dog is reactive towards other dogs. It could be that you're trying to work on that through counter conditioning and desensitization, but that you're doing it from too close of a distance from other dogs, or that you started a big distance and it's working, so you move closer and closer, expecting it to continue at that rate of working, but this is actually raising the standards too rapidly. In other words, let your dog become completely desensitized to their triggers from large distances 100% before even progressing an inch. Another way you could be moving too fast could be the amount and frequency of rewards, aka how frequent and often you give your dog treats or toys or whatever their high value reward is getting too slow too fast. It's better to over reward now and see improvement than to under reward and basically see no improvement. Speaking of rewards, a third reason behind a lack of improvement in your reactive dog could be the quality of the reward that you're using. A lot of people use normal manufactured treats as a reward, and while that works for a lot of dogs, especially easily food motivated dogs, these treats might not be high value enough in your dog's eyes, which is causing them to not improve because they don't view the reward you're using as worthy of them. Some high value treats to try out include like meat, cheese, peanut butter, your dog's favorite toys, basically anything that your dog sees as amazing and desirable. It's different for every dog. For some dogs, that's mozzarella. For others, it's a ball. For others, it might even be something like fruits or veggies, something you don't even think that your dog wants. Work on figuring that out first and what makes your dog crazy happy and super motivated, and take advantage. The fourth reason possibly causing your reactive dog to not improve is a lack of consistency. I totally get it. We all have busy lives, whether it be work or kids, but consistency is really, really important when it comes to dealing with a reactive dog. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be training your dog every single day for a session, but continuing to rehabilitate your reactive dog on a regular basis is really, really important for their routine and also for improving them. From first-hand experience, I know that even a week off or 2 can set your dog's progress back by a lot. Fifthly, a reason behind a lack of improvement in your dog's reactivity could simply be a wrong approach to the training. Like I said, I have a few videos posted on our channel on how to get started with training and rehabbing a reactive dog's behavior. However, sometimes people, even that watch these videos, can go about this in the wrong way, unintentionally. Even if it's something super seemingly unimportant or something that you might not even be noticing, like reward timing or a lapse in communication between you and your dog. If this is a potential reason that you think could exist between you and your dog, definitely consider hiring an in-person dog trainer to evaluate what you've been doing and seeing if maybe there's something super small that's delaying the improvement in your dog. There's no shame in asking for a little help. Comment below what you think are more potential reasons behind a delay in improvement in a reactive dog. And for a super comprehensive video on how to get started training your reactive dog, check out the video linked here on the screen.